Okay. So I put away pretty much everything. Some of it I'm just gonna fucking deal with later. It's not a now issue I'm gonna really look at. Also, I'm gonna keep my air conditioning on for a bit because I didn't realize how much I was sweating. There's a reason I'm wearing this tank top. Also, I realized that I didn't show off the X-Aid Wonder Ride book, so I'm just gonna do that quick. And those are the only sounds it can play right now. I'm keeping the plastic tab, which I cut down a little bit because it was a little too big. But I'm keeping the tab because it's mainly for a collection piece, not for like a... Oh shit. Okay. So... let's get over to Ace Attorney, yeah? I genuinely wasn't expecting the Zets driver today. Because I think it told me, and I think it's still telling me. I'm gonna check right now. I'm pretty sure I never got so much as an email telling me my Zets driver was here. Yep, no, nothing. Nothing about it being here. Currently. No, that doesn't... Hold on. Wait. I gotta pause for like 1 sec. I'm gonna... Hold on. Hey, so allegedly... it might be there. Might. Because my thing says the one I ordered for you is here. Is delivered. Sorry, I bought I bought a Zets driver for a friend. Also, I don't remember which kind of layout I used for Ace Attorney. I'm gonna check. Zets driver for a friend. No, that's not also, what I need to watch right now. Thank you. Videos. What was my last? Okay, I swapped over to this. Okay. I need to plug in my controller. So I bought a Zets driver for another friend, and I don't know why I stuttered on the word friend. They are a friend. But it also says it's preparing shipment. Hold on, I'm just gonna text him this and then I'm gonna go back to actually playing video games. So it says both preparing shipment and delivered today. So I don't fucking know. Anyways, time to go back to stream. Bye. Smiley face. Alright. Okay. Ace Attorney time. Actually, like, let's go to the thing I intended to stream today. The fucking intended stream was this. And so much more happened. The captive turnabout. Oh, we're in the barracks. We're gonna see Van Zykes here like, hello, yes. The Bailey. What the fuck are you? Oh. Is the audio fine? It feels quiet to me. Hold on. No, the Kool-Aid. Oh, damn. Who is that? Who is that? Is that the dude from... What the fuck? Hey, wait. Why did you have an objection? You had a voiced objection. Why? You're dead. So was that Shelly then? Oh, okay. Oh, Joy. Was it Shelly? Did Shelly kill him? That's a dog. That's a dog. That's not a person. That's a dog. That's a murderous dog. It's a growly dog. What the fuck just happened? All right, I'm gonna go turn off my AC. It's proving to be louder than I need it to be. What the fuck? So, hold on. So this dude, I'm gonna rant while I walk away. So this dude, this motherfucker, had a voiced objection and dies in the next chapter? Are we giving voiced objections to the killers now? Seems like a bit of a fucking red flag. Seems like, oh, you have a voiced objection. You're not good. Like, hello? What are we doing? Is that fucking Leatherface on the wanted poster? What the fuck is... Alright, I gotta chill out. I'm doing too much. March 27th, 10:16 a.m., detention center visitors room. Well, he died. Can't imagine why else he wouldn't show up. Other than he's dead, so he must be dead. Still no sign of them, huh? Yeah. How long do they intend to keep us waiting? Now, Mr. Edgeworth, I'm sure the guard will bring him any second now. Oh, we are aware. Oh, no, that was the other guy. Never mind. Bastion Rook was the other guy from the last chapter. Yep, okay. The killing of Bastion Rook. It's been 2 days since the incident at the park, and today we're paying a visit to the detention center. Our aim, of course, is to interview Bronco Knight. Excuse me. Our aim, of course, is to interview Bronco Knight, who has been charged with the murder. Who's gonna fucking tell him, chat? It's not gonna be me. His trial is due to start tomorrow, and I am to be the prosecutor behind the bench. Who's gonna be the defense attorney? What's taking so long? You there, what's going on? I don't fucking know, dude. We got a situation, shit's fucked. It's Knight, he's been killed! What? This motherfucker had a voiced objection. I gotta stop focusing on that, but I can't. Killed? In the detention center? Come on, Mr. Edgeworth, what are you waiting for? Right. Guard, take us to the scene of the crime at once. Yes, sir! So it didn't happen in the holding cells, but surely that was where he was being held. What's the holdup? The crime scene's this way! Okay, I thought it was gonna be, like, over that way. Where are you taking us? Doesn't this door lead to... The prison proper, yes. You mean those other cells aren't part of the prison? Not exactly, no. Those are detention centers. The detention center's holding cell. This is actually super sick. We get to see, like, a view of the place we've never really seen a view of outside of the one room. That's kind of sick. That's where defendants are kept while they're awaiting trial. The area beyond this door serves a rather different purpose. Yeah, it's where the people who are convicted serve out their time. I suppose you could say it's the last place a great thief should ever want to be. I've unlocked it, sir! Please, follow me! Are we gonna get trapped in here? No. Whoa. Why is he covered by a towel? That's Knight, all right. But he's dead. How could this have happened? And how did he wind up inside the prison proper? March 27th, 10:32 a.m. prison workshop. This is horrible! How did Mr. Knight get himself murdered? I can hardly believe it myself, but there can be no doubting the evidence of our own eyes. And what's he doing here? I thought he was being held in the detention center, no? He was. He must have been. His trial hadn't even begun yet. The law states that until convicted, suspects are to be kept in cells separate from the main prison. Only those who have been found guilty are sent to prison proper. There's no way Knight should have been in here. And yet... Maybe he wandered his way over? Motherfucker, did you not see the giant safe lock that was that we went through to get in here? Were you not aware of that? Use your fucking brain, Gumshoe. The detention center and the prison are separated not only by two heavy doors, but also a lengthy corridor. That would have been a long way to wander, especially for a detainee. Thank you. I'm glad we get our map. That's how you know the case is starting. I suppose we better take a closer look at Knight's body. We need to examine the scene of the crime carefully if we want to get to the bottom of this. Begin investigation, prison workshop. Let's start with the body. Why is there a whip there? I have a lot of questions. Bronco Knight, killed the day before his court date. We'd better take a closer look. I feel like my Edgeworth voice has changed slightly. His neck... His neck brace is soaked with the blood from the hole in his neck. I would assume that's the cause of death, and that it was probably instantaneous. He wouldn't have even had the chance to cry out for help. There's a small cut on his scalp, too. Was he struck with something? Maybe he fell and hit his head after he was stabbed in the throat? It's possible, but it's too early to say with any certainty. Kay, you have your camera with you, correct? Could you lend it to the detective so that he can photograph the body? Sure thing! All yours, Gummy! Thanks! Alright, here we go! His clothes sure are a mess though, huh? Indeed. They appear to be covered in dirt. Okay. Guess he's like me when it comes to laundry. It would be a grave error to think that anybody else could be quite like you, Detective. Now, I know you meant that as an insult, but honestly, that was really sweet, and I'm gonna pretend it was a compliment. Now, what's with the beach towel? The body is partially covered by a dirt-stained tarp. And there's a rope on top of it. Was Knight tied up with the rope somehow? Oh, we're not gonna look under there? We should take a look under the... Okay, there we go. We should take a look under the sheet as well. Oh, I thought that was Edgeworth. Look at all that red stuff! Yes, I'd say that's blood. Bloody tarp. Features a colorful design and stained with what I believe to be the victim's blood. Believed to be, though. We should keep looking around. There's bound to be more secrets to uncover, I'm sure of it. I want to look at the glove. Yeah, that's interesting. A rubber glove. Yep, just the one, though. I should examine it in more detail. Yep, that's what I was expecting. Yep, that's what Ooh. Interesting update. Inmate use only. I guess that means that it must be one of the prisoners who is using it, right? Yes, you would certainly imagine so. Okay. It's good that they say inmate use only and not just inmate use, because that could imply... How the fuck am I meant to look at that? Whatever. Oh, sorry, the texture thing of like it... The normals aren't exactly right for having two sides of the finger, so you kind of had to like guesstimate it. That's a little funny. I kind of like that. The fingers are covered in blood, or not the normal. Sorry, the UV mapping. I don't think these things had normals. The fingers are covered in blood on this side. I think we can safely assume that this glove was dropped sometime after Knight's blood had been spilt. We can? How come? Because had it been on the floor when the pool of blood was forming, then the blood would have flowed around it, but not underneath it. Oh, meaning there'd only be a band of blood around the edges of the fingers and not all over the backside. Assuming the glove was discarded after blood had pooled around the body, maybe our murderer ditched it after they did the deed. Well, that makes it sound like they fucked. And unless our criminal is Bastion Rook, then I highly doubt it. It's certainly a possibility. At the very least, whoever it was that dropped it must have seen the body. You there! Yes, sir! Have you seen that glove before? Yes, sir, the prisoners wear them for work. It's strange, though. Prisoners issued with those gloves are under strict orders to keep them in their cells. They aren't allowed to take them without permission, and we always check. We do. He's turning into like Nico B's Larry Butts. I suppose that would explain why there aren't any other gloves in the workshop. Interesting. Only one glove was found at the crime scene. Prison issued equipment for working inmates stained with blood and mud. And aside from the chest piece or the chest set, his hand. There's something on his finger. Let's take a closer look, Mr. Edgeworth. It's a ring, and an expensive looking one at that. Don't even think about it, Kay. I know what you're about. Don't. What? I didn't say anything. Oh, we're just not acknowledging that? Okay. Huh? Is that? Oh, I've seen one of these in your office, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm sure you have, Detective. It's a pocket chess set. The victims, I'd imagine. Makes sense. He loved chess after all. Yeah, it would have been a good way to pass the time. Pocket chess set data jotted. Yeah, but that's not that fucking simple. It's not that fucking simple. Let me imagine this fucking thing. Imagine? Examine. Come on, come on, come on! Hurry up and open the clasp! This is a murder investigation. You sound like a child on Christmas morning. Chill the fuck out. Oh, please! Even your heart must skip a beat when you're about to open a mysterious box. Not all of us think like you, Kay. Thankfully. It's completely intact. Well, that fucks up my entire... These are chess pieces, right? I've seen the ones you have in your office. So how come these are black and white? Most chess pieces are. The ones in my office are custom made. As in, they're unique and probably valuable. I like the sound of that. She's got that glint in her eye. She'd better not be planning a robbery of me, no less. The fuck? Okay, so there's like nothing else really to look at. There's just, okay. It's not looking like there's a whole lot of anything for this yet. Gotcha. I was curious. I thought there was gonna be something. Okay, well, I think that's everything here. Yeah. So I think that's everything of that part. I wasn't touching it. So let's go over to the immediate, hey, this is what killed him thing. Why are you bent over like that, Gumshoe? This part of the floor is covered with dirt. You know what that means, sir? Footprints! Too many footprints, unfortunately. We'll need a specialist to identify them. Guess we just gotta wait for forensics to get here. Yes, and in the meantime, if you could refrain from treading all over it. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, if you used your fucking eyes, you would see that I'm on the pavement and you're the one stepping in the dirt, all right? Oh my god, I'm so sorry, Gumshoe, you're right. Yeah, fucking back off me! Oh my god, Jesus, all right? I'm sorry, dude. Damn. Wouldn't want to slip up and get the old jacket dirty, huh? Good point, Mr. Edgeworth, thanks! My concern was for the footprints, not your jacket, Detective. Even though I was the one standing on it. Anyways, let's look at the fucking whip. Time to inspect every suspicious-looking nook and cranny. Indeed, this area is too big to take in all at once. Fortunately, I can use the right stick on my Xbox One controller to look further up or down. I must scour the scene and inspect anything that catches my attention. Let's start down here with the fucking whip. These traps are rather colorful. Tarps, fuck me. Dude, I don't want to self-diagnose and say I have dyslexia, but fucking come on. They kind of stand out in a room like this, don't they? They certainly don't look like they belong in a prison. Fuck off, bird! I'm streaming, dickhead! I don't know if you could hear that, but there was a bird that... You wanna fucking go? All right. Look, there's a whip on top of them. You know who that reminds me of, right? Hey, maybe it's actually hers? Maybe she left it here? Not a chance. She and her whip are attached at the wrist. Trust me. I've tried taking it from her. It hurts. Anyways, the world! Let me put the two things I have together! These tops have a pretty distinctive design. In fact... It's the same design as the bloody tarp around Mr. Knight's body. Yes. Took the words right out of my mouth. Asshole. It's not a hard deduction to come to. That'll teach you to be so careless, Mr. Edgeworth. You need to keep your treasures close when there's a great thief around. I thought you were on sabbatical. I love that. Colorful tarp found by the victim's body. Some of these were being stored in Workshop A. Not a bad bit of evidence gathering. Ha! Nothing can stop us when we're on the hunt together, right, Gummy? You betcha! We're unstoppable! A regular Three Musketeers! Let's not get carried away, Detective. There's one thing we still haven't found. Huh? What do you mean, sir? The murder weapon? What's missing from this crime scene? The murder weapon. I see no sign of a murder weapon anywhere. You're right! I didn't even think of that! Come now, Detective. These are basic investigative principles we're talking about here. I can't believe I said investigative correctly twice. Yeah, I guess. Sorry, sir. Don't worry, Gummy. It hadn't crossed my mind either. A fact that hardly puts my mind at ease, Kay. Items that could prove even potentially lethal are strictly controlled within a prison. After all, we wouldn't want the inmates getting their hands on them, would we? Which means acquiring a murder weapon would be hard enough, let alone leaving the scene with one. Oh yeah, nice thinking, Mr. Edgeworth. What was the murder weapon, and where has it gone? Where did it come from, and in fact, where did it go? Perhaps our killer is Cotton Eye Joe. The answers to these questions may be the keys to figuring out what happened here. Yeah, no fucking shit, Sherlock. Alright. Huh? Didn't know the guy had a whole entourage. Don't know who the fuck you are. Whoa! Ooh! Wait, his beat! Okay, the high notes kind of fuck it, but like, damn! Okay, I gotta redo his voice. What the fuck do I'm getting like, nope, no. Damn it, did that just fuck up my save? Did that just fuck up my save because I clicked it for like 1 second? God damn it! I clicked it for 1 fucking second by mistake! Whatever, fuck you, it's recorded. Okay, I'm getting, for this guy's voice, I'm getting like bad, but with more like energy to him. Didn't know the guy had a whole entourage. Excusez-moi, but this is the scene of a crime, right? Scene of the crime, right? You're... Wait a second, are you? No way. Those piercing eyes, that furrowed brow. Mr. Fender. It has been far too long. If your name is like Devin or some shit, I'm gonna kill someone in Minecraft. Mr. Fender, it has been far too long. I know, right? But even after all this time, I know that deep bow anywhere. And that neckwear to Obs. Yeah, that's right. Manfred von Karma, the man, the legend. I said, didn't expect to see you here. Now I'm just hurt. Hold it! What are you talking about, pal? That's Mr. Edgeworth, not that old geezer. Detective, please. Edgeworth! Wow! Guess that explains the fresh face. Can't blame a guy for mixing you two up, though. You're the spitting image of the old devil in his day. I see you haven't changed. How many years has it been? Man, good question. But who's counting, eh? Been away traveling so long I lost track. You know how it is. But you know what I do remember? You betraying everything you were supposed to stand for. Damn, okay, we're just coming in here with fucking beef, Mr. Unknown? Whoa, where did that come from? And who are you anyway? This is Eddie Fender. Okay, that's worse. That's worse than like Devin. Eddie Fender? Fuck you. This is Eddie Fender. He's a defense attorney. Oh, whoa, your hair looks worse with the hat off. Echante, as they say. Fender's the name and defending's the game. I'm a bit of an ace attorney. No, you're not. You're not my love. Detective Dick Gumshoe. And I'm Kay Faraday, great thief. I'm on sabbatical at the moment, though. A great thief? Wow, that's so romantic. Très chic, if you will. Très chic? I hate people who speak foreign languages in these games because I always get put on the spot. Right? It's nice to finally meet someone who gets it. I'm looking to expand the franchise, actually. I haven't made signing up super simple. Sounds awesome. I'd love to come hang with you guys if you'll have me. Sorry, I should have also mentioned that it's girls only, and they have to be super fun and super cool, and hey, I totally get it. No hard feelings, yeah? Come on, bring it in. You've got to be kidding. There ain't no way this motherfucker just pulled a where my hug at. Ain't no way Eddie over here just pulled a where my hug at. No, you've got to be kidding. My bad. I'm just so used to how they do things elsewhere, you know? And why are you here, Mr. Fender? Whoops, I almost forgot this is your scene. Keeping the defense sound is strategy number 1 in the Von Karma playbook, after all, isn't it? Where my hug at? It's so dumb. Hold it! Hey! Quit it with all the Von Karma stuff, pal! What gives? Hold it! Detective! Calm yourself. His attitude is, unfortunately, understandable. It is? I take it you are Mr. Knight's attorney? Guilty as charged, Your Honor. Well, I was supposed to be anyway, so he was planning to represent Knight. If his client hadn't been murdered, he and I would have faced off against each other in court. I'd better see what he has to say for himself. Oh, okay, we're just gonna act like that. Okay, yeah, let's talk, man. Your current case. So, the victim asked you to represent him? Sure did. We were supposed to have a little chat today, as was I. But the guard showed up instead and told us that his body had been found. What can you do? I'm as bummed about it as you. He even brought him some weenies to cheer him up because he's a big fat weenie. So you're 36. How old is Edgeworth in this game? I'm assuming younger than Gumshoe, right? So he's probably like in his late 20s. That's kind of crazy. Like I'd say like 28 maybe? 27, somewhere around there. Mr. Fender, you know you can't bring food into the prison. Oh yeah, well it's here now. Want some? A little vice I picked up on my travels. So Moorish. No, thank you. Fine, you do you. What are you doing here anyhow? Don't tell me you wanted to hear Knight's side. Von Karma was always more of a convict the defendant at all costs guy. He didn't teach you that? That was a long time ago. If you say so. Sure you don't want any weenies? He looks like there's a little bit of anger in his smile right now. No! Thank you! Have you met with your client previously? Yes, indeed, Your Honor. Just yesterday, in fact. Bronxster, because his name is Bronco, okay. The Bronxster called me the minute he was arrested. Sounded really freaked out, man. Oh yeah, mentioned your little performance, too. According to him, you really made a nuisance of yourself. And not a kind word was spoken, I'm sure. Well, sticks and stones and all that. Boy, did he not like you! Trash talked you something fierce! Can't say I didn't join in the fun, though. Fun? How dare you, Mr. Fender? Lighten up, kid. I'm kind of a fixture in the visitor's room here, and I don't think I've ever had much of a gas. Oh, so you come here a lot? Hey! Don't go getting the wrong idea, little sis. I'm never on the wrong side of the bars. Just happen to know someone who is. The visitor's room is usually where I'm at, but this isn't exactly my first time in the clink either. In which case, I'd better ask him what he knows about this room. This room. Tell me, what do you know about the scene of the crime, this place we're in right now? Huh? Oh, this room? None, dude. What do you know about it? I'll give you 3 choices. A recreation room? Is it a recreation room? Whoa! I don't even want to know how you spend your spare time, Edgeworth. But I guess there's plenty here you could play with if you used your imagination. Probs. Now let's see what the answer has to say, shall we? Oh no! You got it wrong! This is actually a workshop. My options weren't... There wasn't one. Also, you can see the stick drift. There wasn't a workshop option, was there? So all the options he gave me were wrong. Okay, yeah! How infantile. The cons come here to perform various duties. They can learn new skills, too. Bank some qualifications for when they're back on the street. I see. And how is access to this room controlled? Who has the key? Chill out, Edgeworth. I don't have all the answers. It's turning a little less bad as I do it, but it's not. I think it needs to be a little deeper. My man over there probably does, though. Right, compadre? Yes, sir! The workshops aren't locked with physical keys. Their doors are fitted with sensors instead. What kind of sensors? Inmates are issued special bracelets, sir. When they walk through a workshop door, the sensor checks their bracelet, and if they're not supposed to be in there, ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling, the alarm sounds. If they let it ring for too long, then bzz, they get a real shock, if you know what I mean. I assume by a real shock you mean a real shock. If they try to break or remove the bracelet, bzz, shock 3 times worse than that. What? That's brutal. I guess they need to ensure that the inmates follow the rules, but that sounds a bit excessive. they wish to pass through a door like this one, prisoners need to be accompanied by a guard. We disabled the sensor for them and let them in. You get all that? Have any prisoners used this workshop today? No, sir, no one's been in here for days. I'd know if they had. So no prisoners have entered, let alone used this workshop today. Which means that there's a contradiction in this crime scene. Namely, there's something here that shouldn't be. Take another quick look over the crime scene and employ the power of deduction to solve this mystery. Wait, hold on. There's something that shouldn't... Wait. There's something here that shouldn't be... Oh, the glove, right? The glove. I must score the scene and inspect anything that catches my attention. Probably the glove, right? Because it's... Could this be related to the evidence somehow? Like this. Yeah, because how the fuck... Hold on, what the fuck? Oh, okay. So the one... Sorry, I just got a notification about my friend's driver. It's coming Friday. And he's not watching the stream, so he's not gonna find that out. Prisoners aren't able to come and go from this workshop as they please. The door sensor would detect their bracelets, and the alarm would sound. What's more, according to the guard, no prisoners were authorized to be in this room at all today. And yet, here we have a rubber glove, of the kind issued to inmates. This is a clear contradiction. So where did the glove come from, sir? I don't know, detective. Not yet, anyway. All I know for now is that the glove is a valuable piece of evidence. I just realized, hold on. I just realized, where's the creator dashboard? Is that what I need right now? Yes, manage stream, that's what I need. Shut up. And then edit stream info. I realize this needs to be Miles. Stream investigations. Done. Okay. So now it should swap. Refresh the tab really quick to make sure that actually is swapped. Okay, it swapped. Alright, cool. Sorry, I forgot to do that earlier. Alright. You! Apart from prisoners, the guards, and who else has access to this room? I kind of fucked up the line. If you're watching this on Twitch and you just jump to where it says Ace Attorney, go back like half an hour-ish. Sorry, I fucked it up. No one, sir. This is a prison after all. Prisoners and guards are pretty much all there is. Hold it! Mr. Fender? Come on, don't play us like that, friend. We both know that's not true. I'm trying to go a little more suave and lower into his voice and less bad. B-A-D-D, not dog shit. You know as well as I do that prisoners and guards aren't the only ones who can come in here. Huh? Oh, do you mean... But sir, there... Mr. Fender, would you care to get to the point? Who exactly are you talking about? What, you don't have a pair of peepers in that head of yours? You didn't see them on the way in? Wandering about in the corridors, chilling with their buds? I bet if you moseyed on out of that door right now, you'd trip over one of them before you'd taken a step. Like, what? Listen, pal, we've had just about enough of your bullshit. Take a chill pill, big guy, I'm on your side. You know, for such a wide fella, you have a very narrow mind. What did you? Hold it, Gumshoe Detective! Sorry, sir. Look, just follow me, okay? Seeing is believing. Isn't that what they say? Alright. Well, then you see and believe. March 27th, 11:06 a.m., prison corridor. This is no ordinary slammer. Here, the humans share their space with some special friends. What the fuck? Did I just miss this somehow? Animals? Yep. Furred and feathered fellas of all shapes and sizes. Guard filled me in on how it came about. Seems they decided to try a little experiment in animal therapy a few years back. The cons are assigned a critter each, a buddy to help keep their spirits up. Really? Wow, that sounds like so much fun. What did they what if they're here for animal-related crimes? What then? Plus, inmates can even earn pet care qualifications if they go through some job training with the animals. Oh, that must be what all the equipment in the workshop is for. The whip? You got it. Room set up specifically for that training stuff. I'm swapping back to the old voice a little bit. So, when you said somebody else could have been at the scene of the crime, exactamundo, big guy. I was talking about these guys. Hold it! That just means you're still talking bullshit! What would an animal do with a rubber glove? Good question. All I'm saying is that it was possible. The rest is Mr. Prosecutor's problem. Mr. Edgeworth, sir, if you want me to arrest this piece of bullshit, just say the word! Let me get this straight. Just let me make sure I know what the fuck you're saying. Are you saying these animals can wander freely around the prison? You know those sensors on the doors? They detect the prisoner's bracelets and the sound of the alarm when somebody goes walkabout. Well, for our furry friends, it's the other way around. They're fitted with microchips that open doors right up. They are? Uh-huh. They're implanted just under the skin around the shoulders. Big needle, quick jab, and voila. What? Doesn't it hurt? Nope, they don't feel a thing. That's what they tell me anyway. Now, where was I? Ah, right. So the point is, they're not the baddies here, so there's no reason to punish them. It's ironic, really. Here in this institution where the humans are caged, the animals are free to roam to their heart's content. It's like a reverse zoo. It's like that one fucked up AI generated thing where it's like, this will be America in 50 years or whatever. And it's like just straight up furries with caged like people. It's like a weird fetish, dude. There's no other explanation for that. They're not completely free, though. They can't leave the prison proper, for one thing. No sensor on that big mother of a door out. No sensor on that big mother of a door out, you see. Ah! What's that tinkling sound? Sir? It's our killer! Guard dog? Oh my god, the way you are drawn is like... It's like weirdly accurate and I don't like it. Just look at that thing. And is that a bell around its neck? That explains the sound, I suppose. Are you having a stare down with the fucking dog? Alright, man. Mr. Edgeworth, were you seriously trying to stare it down? I refuse to lose to a dog! Not for nothing, sir. Your dog handling skills could use some work. Leave it to a pro. I know how to treat them right. Come on now, come to Gummy. Oh my god, he's biting my throat off! Oh my god! Man, ignored by a dog. That dog was certainly very different to the other animals. It seemed to have a real thing against me, and only me. Alrighty then, you've met the menagerie. What's next? Guess we better interview some of the witnesses, right, sir? Indeed, we need more information regarding what was happening around the time the body was found. Let's start with that guy! Hey, you there in the cell! You weren't wearing that a second ago. Ignored again! Hello? We were wondering if you might be able to tell us anything about this morning's incident? Is anyone else a little afraid of this guy? Not a big talker, huh? It's alright, man. I'm on your side here. Let's start with a handshake, huh? Maybe a hug to break the ice? Seconds out. What's that supposed to mean? Hey, I get it, man. Not everyone's a hugging type. I'm cool with that. Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god. Round 1, 10 reps each. Wait, he's kind of fucking awesome. I gotta like him. What is this man up to? I better see what he has to say for himself. Your name? From the blue corner, it's Rocco D259 Carcerado! Don't mind if I keep moving, do you, boss? Fighter can't let his heart rate stop, see? Heart rate drop, see? Stop, Jesus Christ. I mean, he can't do that either. It doesn't look like there's any danger of that. Don't you worry you'll lose too much weight doing all that?
Gotta make weight before we fight, boss. Won't even make it into the ring if you don't.
So you're... Wait, I get it. You gotta be a boxer, right?
Was back in the day. It's good to stay and fight, but it's good to stay fighting fit. Least ways, that's how I see it.
So is the bear part of your training too? It looks kind of like an apron. It's so cute.
Ain't nothing cute about Teddy. Kid's my partner, see? This here polar bear keeps me on my toes.
He seems to have loosened up a little. Now's my chance. Where were you and Teddy at the time of the incident?
Come on, boss, I ain't no stoolie. I don't know nothing no how.
I'll be the judge of that. Please answer the question.
You punch drunk or something, boss? I told you I don't know zip.
His voice is changing a lot. So he won't play ball. Guess there's only one thing to do, huh, Mr. Edgeworth? Indeed. The more he protests his ignorance, the more certain I am that he's hiding something.
Nuh-uh.
All right, let's see exactly what you do and don't know, shall we, Mr. Carcerato?
No.
That was a stupid bit. I'm like losing steam a little bit, I can't even lie. Anyways, chess domain expansion! Now, let us analyze the state of play. He adopts a boxing stance when he's on high alert. My guess is that things won't go well if I push too hard at such moments. When my opponent is on the offensive, I should remain calm and bide my time. He's bound to reveal an opening eventually, which is when I'll pounce. First, let's see if our friend here knows anything about the incident. I'll start by asking about his movements, and bring this fight to an end before he knows what hit him. Mind chess commence! So, tell me about whatever it said. Why don't you start by telling me what you've done today? You will answer me, Mr. Carcerato.
What? You want a shot at the champ, is that it? Then put him up, pal!
Bide my time, he's defensive.
Throwing in the towel already? That's gotta be a record.
Fisticuffs are hardly my style, but I'm more than happy to take you on in a game of chess. Incidentally, don't you get tired ducking and diving like that all the time?
You think I don't got the stamina, kid? Oh, just you try me!
Bide my time, he's doing the animation.
I ain't tired, not today, not ever. Especially not today. Took it real easy this morning. Had me some quiet cell time, hardly broke a sweat.
Really? You look pretty sweaty to me.
Give me a break, will ya? I'm done talking, okay? I'm tired. Yeah, real tired.
I thought you took it easy. Dumbass. You may have kept your boxing skills sharp, Mr. Carcerato, but I'm afraid your lying needs quite a bit of work. Tired? Really? I hardly think that's possible, especially not after you just told me, literally like 5 minutes ago, not even 5 seconds ago, about your quiet cell time this morning. I accidentally went into the part where my puff filter doesn't hit. I apologize.
We gotta be careful here, Teddy. When this guy lands, he lands.
Oh, fuck. You can do that?
He's hiding something, I'm sure of it. I should try asking him about what was happening at the time of the incident, both in and outside his cell.
More time. I won't need to use my fists in this next round. No, I'll deliver this knockout using carefully chosen words alone. What were you doing? Do you remember what you were doing at the time of the incident?
I was, catching some Z's. We both was.
The incident happened only a short while ago. You seem wide awake, all things considered.
Oh. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you!
Bide my time.
Fighter's gotta be able to get up quick when he's down, but he needs his beauty sleep too. Builds muscle.
Is that so? Then I apologize for waking you. I have read that rest is an important part of any boxer's training regimen.
You don't say. So Mr. Prosecutor's savvy when it comes to the fight game, huh? Who knew?
Interesting. How do you know I'm a prosecutor? I don't remember telling you. You've been eavesdropping, haven't you? You've been listening to every word we said out here in the corridor, which means you weren't asleep and that you were lying again.
You're good, kid. Caught me clean with that one. Alright, I admit it. I wasn't catching no Z's. I ain't no common writer Zets.
Sorry, it's a good show.
But what? The guy can't work out in his cell, no more lawyers getting involved? Or is a man taking care of himself a crime now?
The fact that we now know he was awake is an important development. Could prove to us to be a useful clue. Did you notice anything strange around the time of the incident?
What do you mean, strange?
Worn out already? Haven't you noticed yet? You're backed into a corner here. Oh,
Get a load of this guy, Teddy. Thinks he's got the champ on the back foot. Guess I better knock some sense into him. Curses!
I should have picked my words more wisely. That's my fault. He tends to adopt a boxing stance. I am aware I should bide my time in such moments to aim straight. He had his guard dropped though. What was it? Did you notice anything? Don't play dumb.
Answer the question. Tell me what's going on around that time.
Okay.
Wish I could help you, boss. But I was asleep. We both was.
Time to deploy my clue.
You were bullshitting!
Enough of your barefaced lies. Okay, that's another version. Barefaced, bold-faced, bald-faced. That's weird.
You weren't asleep, you were exercising. You told me as much yourself. A counterpunch, huh? Should have seen that one coming.
It seems I have you on the ropes, Mr. Carcerado. It's time to come clean about what you know.
All right. You don't gotta shout about it. Stomping around like you own the place. Teddy and his pals have been scared enough this morning already.
Already, you say? Dumbass. You've done well to endure this long, but I fear you'll soon be out for the count. You say the animals have been scared enough already, which implies something happened here earlier.
Well, what was it, Mr. Carcerado? Quit it, will ya? I'm getting shellacked here. Fine. Somebody yelled, okay? Real loud, real scared. Got all the little guys scared too. Yeah, laugh it up, Mr. Big Shot Lawyer Man. Let me see you do the same thing in the ring.
Checkmate. I don't need to do anything in the ring. I've done it on the board. Woo! Chess is too fucking easy. I think we now established that you know more than you're letting on, don't you?
Fine, I'll talk.
Hold on. I was getting a headache and I thought I might need to crack my neck. And I did, but I don't know if that's going to help the headache. Anyways. You did it, Mr. Edgeworth!
Let's not get carried away, Kay. Our work here has only just begun.
Hold it! Hey, can we call it a timeout here for a sec, guys? There's something super big I need to say. It's just, well, it's like fate brought us here today after all these years, Edgeworth. His cocky ass, I'm blanking on the word, but it's like fucking, it's just like sarcastic ass fucking laugh at, or his little claps, I love it. And it's a real privilege watching how you work. Eye-opening stuff, in fact. Just thought you should know I'll be telling you what you've become. Who? Know who? Keen to get the lowdown, huh? Well, hold it! That's enough. This has nothing to do with Kay. Whoa, don't have a cow, man. Why so I hate that saying, don't have a cow. What the fuck is it supposed? I know what it's supposed to mean. What the fuck does it mean? Why so sensitive? Report whatever you wish to whomever you wish. Just do it on somebody else's time. Whatever you say, boss man. But I think he should know at least. You know, how you've been living your life since you signed on to doing things the Von Karma way. After all, you've disappointed him enough for one lifetime already, am I right? You're talking about, like, his dad? The dead guy? What's he talking about, Mr. Edgeworth? Nothing that need concern you, Kay. Our focus should be on Mr. Carcerado. Now, shall we continue? It's time to hear the truth at last.
You're gonna land a glove on me, kid.
The incident.
There was a show, finished right around 10 a.m. Came back here after, did some training. Leastways I tried to. Barely got to the count of 2 before somebody screams, "What the? Ah!" Guy was hollering and howling, crying for help. Oh, you're full of shit. What can I do? I'm locked up here, right? So I tunes it out. I get back to the work. Back to work, whatever. I find it curious that you would pay so little heed to a desperate cry for help. Like I say, boss, what can I do? Besides, this is the joint. Don't nobody thank nobody for getting involved in what ain't none of their concern. I hear you, brother. Best you could do is rubberneck from in there anyway, am I right? You mentioned training, Mr. Carcerado. I can't help but notice how well equipped your cell is. There's a guy, the fixer they call him. What's a fixer? Fellow can get his hands on just about anything you need, for a price. No way! Think you can find me? Perhaps, Mr. Carcerato, what you ought to ask for is a beginner's guide to giving better testimony, because I can promise you that you'll be down for the count in 1. You put me down? Try it, you bum! And what am I, chopped liver? Yeah, I already know the fucking contradiction, whatever. There was a show, finished right around 10 a.m., came back here after, did me some training. Leastways tried to, the kind of stream, what the... So I know the thing is, like, killed instantly, which, to be entirely fucking fair, we don't know for... I'm so pissed that the story thing is there, dude. I fucking... Oh, okay. I'm gonna present... Okay, yeah, because it was an instantaneous blow. So how would he have screamed? Are you listening carefully, Mr. Carcerado? Huh? You trying to be cute or something?
The victim died from a wound to the throat, and very quickly at that. He had neither the time nor the ability to scream as you claim he did. You say you heard the victim's cries, and yet that would have been impossible.
But there must have been a scream. He said there was.
He said there was?
Quit looking so smug, will ya? Fine, I admit it. I didn't hear nothing, all right? But the guy in the next cell did. He told me so.
The next cell? You mean that fucker?
Huh? What do you want?
I had to scream, what of it? We came back from the show and they put us in our cells, same as always. And just like I told this guy, I heard it. A scream. Real scary one. Scary how, exactly? This voice is not fitting this guy, but until he gets a fucking name, this is his voice. Didn't tell him this part, I guess, but it was kind of like, eek! Someone! Anyone! Come quickly! He's... something like that. Well, I guess it's safe to say that probably wasn't the victim. Indeed, it sounds more likely to have been the person who found his body. Ah, that explains it! So, Mr. Carcerado was telling the truth! More or less. Is this really the case, though? Are there really no problems with his testimony? There's a fucking problem. If you're questioning if there's a problem, there's a fucking problem. I'm afraid a new problem has reared its head. Namely, why didn't you hear the scream yourself, Mr. Carcerado? Yeah, what gives, pal? How come you didn't hear anything when your neighbor heard it clear as day?
What do you think? I did the crime or something? Huh? From inside this here cell? Guy died over in the workshop, in case you forgot.
No one accused you, dude. Well, yeah, it does seem a little weird now that you mention it. He's right, neither of us could have done it. Cause let me tell you, if I could get out of this here cage and murder somebody, you'd all be toast.
Ain't that the truth? You bums ain't leaving this place in one piece if any of us can help it.
I almost forgot that these men are hardened criminals. Well, I won't be doing that again anytime soon. I'm guessing this wasn't how you saw this going, Edgeworth?
What's my next move here? I won't get much more out of them in this state. Who the fuck?
Sorry, was that a voice? Not only just a voiced objection line, but also a new. Is that the fucking parrot? Sorry, ignoring that. Was that a fucking parrot? Is that the parent from the fucking Von Karma fucking trial? Fuck you. Who's there? Oh my god. Hello, madam. Hello, madam. Are you a judge? Man, why haven't we ever seen you in a game before? Hello. God damn, I would have loved to see your ass as a fucking judge in any of the cases. Hello, miss. Order in the court.
Who thought I mean you the boss of me, huh? Can't you see we're kind of busy here?
Shut the fuck up. Hush now. Silence is golden. Okay.
It is?
Your hand, if you please. By the power vested in me, I hereby sentence you to blissful silence. Praise be, a simple life awaits you. No money, no possessions. May the goddess of justice watch over you, now and always. This is some Kurain judge shit. Guard, if you would. If you let...
Looks like you'll be spending the night in solitary, buddy. I don't know why I gave Carcerado's voice to that. What? Come on, please, boss! Any place but there!
Oh, he's... There is no need to be afraid, my child. If anything, you should rejoice. Oh my god. This is a blessing. A chance to redeem yourself. To be reborn.
No!
Who's the other smug twink? Oh, goddess of justice, bless your child and keep him in your care. Oh, Holy One, we give thanks in your name.
And you fucking are? You are?
Verity Gavel, at your service. Oh, alright, okay. Verity Gavel, do go on. Verity Gavel, at your service. It is my honor to bear the title of judge and to work at the pleasure of the law.
And what is a judge doing in a place like this?
Since you ask, Mr. Edgeworth, I've been sent here to find you. I come bearing a message from the Committee of Prosecutorial Excellence, and it is my sacred duty to deliver it. The Committee for Prosecutorial Excellence? What the heck is that? It is first and foremost a name that should not be taken in vain, my child. For it is a sacred phrase from the goddess of justice herself. Why don't I fill you in, kiddo? Is it the committee is a panel of 11 people whose job is to keep our beloved prosecutors honest. In other words, they make sure people like Edgeworth here don't cross the professional line. The panel is comprised of people from both the legal and political professions. A panel of which you are a member, I assume? I am. Allow me to thank you on the committee's behalf for your service. Thanks for coming to see us like this. Speaking for myself, it's a real honor to meet you. It's always great to hang with a judicial compadre. Come on, bring it in and chillax. We're all friends here. Overruled? Oh my god. Need I remind you that the committee has a long-standing relationship with the Bar Association? Hey, I didn't mean anything by it. I was just trying to lighten the mood, okay? So, your job is to find bad prosecutors and punish them? Precisely, my child. Praise be to the goddess of justice for bestowing her gift of insight unto you. The committee has the power to remove problematic prosecutors from cases. And should a prosecutor truly unworthy of the title be brought to our attention, we are vested with the power to confiscate that prosecutor's badge. And? What is the Committee for Prosecutory whatever you said want with Mr. Edgeworth? We're in the middle of an investigation here! Was that the twink? Oh, that was the twink. I barely heard it. Objection! Pitiful. You really don't know, do you? What an ignoramus. And who are you, fuckhead? Winner. Eustace Winner. Alright, your name is stupid. Sorry, your name's dumb. Winner. Eustace Winner. Prosecutor extraordinaire. Though you might know me as just the Winner. A name they call me down at the prosecutor's office. With great affection, I might add. I don't like you. I have never heard of you. And how about Detective Flatfoot over there? Nope. Name means nothing to me. Well, it's not to be expected of an ignoramus, I suppose. Ignorance is sweet, as they say, not what they say. So I'm sure most things mean sweet nothings to you.
Ignorance is bliss, winner. And I don't think sweet nothings mean what you think it means.
It is entirely natural that you aren't yet acquainted. Eustace only joined us last month.
So he's nothing but a rookie?
I'm not just any rookie. I'm a winning rookie. Did I not say that in my thoughts? Motherfucker, we got mind readers again! First it was Susato, now it's fucking Eustace? I'm sick! Which he will prove himself to be in due time. Now let's cut to the chase. I'm here to clean up your mess, Edgeworth. What do you mean? What mess? He just got here.
I fear I know exactly what he means. The committee is sending an envoy with a new prosecutor in tow. I suspect I know what you're getting at, winner, but I'm going to need a few more details. Would you mind explaining, Judge Gavel?
Very well. By the power vested in me by the goddess of justice, I hereby declare that, in the matter of the incident at the presidential address and the murder of Mr. Bronco Knight, the committee hereby decrees that Prosecutor Edgeworth to be relieved of his duties and replaced by Prosecutor Winner. Here ends the verdict.
Damn! What? You can't... What? Mr. Edgeworth is off the case? Just like that? For fucking what?
Judge Gavel, I believe I asked for an explanation. No explanation is required. The guilty verdict is in. The goddess has spoken, and her judgment is final.
Objection!
And what exactly have I done to warrant being taken off the case? Come now, Mr. Edgeworth. Claiming ignorance of your crimes will not serve to lessen your guilt. To
broaden. No, you boarded, never mind.
You boarded the presidential plane, violating the principle of extraterritoriality, and while there, you performed an unsanctioned investigation and subjected a visiting foreign leader to questioning.
To be fucking fair to Edgeworth now, what was it? You boarded a presidential plane because if I didn't, Knight would have died way fucking sooner. Violating the principle of extraterritoriality, kind of for the same fucking reason. Because if I didn't, Knight would have died, and then just the rest of it just kind of happened on its own.
You performed an unsanctioned investigation and subjected a visiting foreign leader to questioning.
I mean, I guess, but like, fuck off. What was I meant to do? Two of those things aren't my fault.
You were one wrong move away from causing a major international incident.
Yet I didn't, cause I'm fucking awesome, Gavel. Also, how old are you? I just want to see these profiles.
26? 26?!
That feels way younger than I would have thought. Okay.
You're a fucking minor! What are you doing? You're 31, whatever. You're a minor! Why are you even allowed to be on a fucking case? You get that smug fucking look off your face. I'll punch you. You have such a punchable face, Eustace. And your name is Eustace. You deserve no fucking authority with a name like that. All right, anyway. Well, your parents were on a winning streak with having the last name Winner. They couldn't have given him a sick fucking name? Like fucking Gilgamesh Winner? They had to give him Eustace? Fuck off.
You were one wrong move away from causing a major international incident.
Oh my god, it's a weapon now.
You vastly overstepped the authority of your office. To call it an abuse of power would be no understatement.
Objection!
I don't deny that I may have pushed the boundaries where certain rules were concerned, but there is also no denying that certain risks must be taken if one is to arrive at the truth.
I feel like Edgeworth is making the complete wrong argument here. Motherfucker, use your logic!
I refuse to concede that my actions were inappropriate, overruled. Then what you are saying is that the ends justify the means? That rules can be freely ignored? That is a very dangerous way of thinking.
Not what I said.
The law is absolute, It is not to be bent to your whims.
Forgive me, but not all of us believe as you do.
Is that so? How unfortunate. Still, it changes nothing. I'll fucking kill you. When a trial ends, the hammer falls. The hammer fell like 3 times already. Be you defendant or attorney, even if the verdict seems irrational, nothing more can be done. Nothing, that is, but to give thanks for the goddess of justice's divine grace. Unless you wish to appeal. To do so would be to risk your badge, of course.
So they mean to take my badge if I don't play along.
Whoa! Tough break, shithead.
Edgeworth?
I see you've accepted your fate. Good. Guards, if you would be so kind as to escort him out.
No! Stop! What are you doing, detective?
I'm in charge here now, so you'll do as I say and move out of the way.
What? You're not the boss of me!
Unluckily for you, Flatfoot, that's exactly what I am.
They're holding all the cards here. I don't stand a chance. Detective Gumshoe, do as Mr. Winner says.
But sir!
Judge Cavell?
Yes, Mr. Edgeworth.
The committee's decision is beyond irrational, so yes, I do plan to appeal. You haven't heard the last of this.
Duly noted. Until we meet again, then.
Let's go, Kay. We're leaving.
Right!
Oh, and remember, you know who will be getting a full report on all of this.
I still don't know who! Also, that fucking parrot is here! Alright, no response. That's cool. To be continued. That's kind of where I want to end it, too. I kind of want to end it there, I'm gonna be real. I know we didn't play a whole lot today, but my energy is kind of spent, truth be told. I didn't expect to do both things today. So, like, both the Capsum and, like, the Zets driver and fucking, Ace Attorney. So, that's gonna be it for today. Don't save. I'm now scared. You are scaring me. Load. Okay, no, we're fine. Back to nope, I don't want to save. Back to title. Get me out. Okay. Oh! They're just like, hey, the dog did it, just so you know. Anyways. Okay. What? I'm very confused on how the fuck we're gonna get out of this situation where we have directly fucking... We've been like, hey, you're not allowed to be on the case anymore. Like, I don't know how we're really gonna deal with that, but I guess we're gonna find out. Let me do the YouTube outro really quick, and then I'm gonna end the stream here. So, yeah. Video on the top right is the last time I played Ace Attorney Investigations, in case you want to know what happened at the end of last case. Video on the bottom right is something YouTube picked out specifically for you based on your likes and based on what I have done. And they're good videos. Trust me. Am I slightly transparent? Look at the little, like the little divot on my hair. That's slightly, I just learned that. What? Anyways, moving on. The thing by me, that's the subscribe button. If you click it, it shows that you like what I'm doing and that you want to see more of me and more of what I'm doing and more what I've done already. And I would appreciate it. It would make me smile. Alright, bye-bye.